All right, today we are diving into something that is seriously going to change how you think about work, about AI, and maybe even how you sleep. We're talking about autonomous AI agents.
So let me just ask you this straight up. What if an AI could write your reports, analyze your data, and post your tweets, all while you're sleeping? Now, I know that sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but this isn't a prediction for the future. This is happening right now. To really get what's going on, we have to draw a line in the sand. We're all pretty used to AI assistants like ChatGPT, right? You tell it what to do, it spits something out. But autonomous agents? Well, they're a completely different beast. They don't just help you with a task. They execute the entire thing, from start to finish, without you having to be there. And when you have that kind of capability, it really forces you to think differently. What we're actually talking about here is a brand new kind of digital worker. These aren't just clever tools anymore. They're agents you can literally hire to take on complete, multi-step jobs. And I'm not talking about just simple little tasks. I mean, imagine an AI that can browse the web to book your dinner reservations, then analyze some complex data for a report, and then turn around and send that finished report to your team's Slack channel, all on a schedule you set weeks ago. It's about automating the entire chain of events, not just one little piece. So, the obvious question is, how? How is any of this even possible? How did we make this giant leap from an AI that can answer a question to one that can basically run a small project all by itself? Well, it all comes down to three critical breakthroughs that happened way faster than anyone saw coming.
First, we figured out something called scaling laws. This basically gave us a predictable roadmap, so now we know roughly how much computer power we need to get to the next level of AI intelligence. Second, we found out that just giving an AI more time to think about a problem makes it dramatically better at solving it, kind of like how we solve tough problems by sleeping on it instead of rushing. And third, through a wild process called distillation, we can have a super powerful AI teach a newer, smaller AI, making every generation way smarter and more efficient. Put those three together, and that's the secret sauce.
Okay, so that's all the theory. But what does this actually look like in the real world, like today? Let's check out a few of these digital workers you could actually set up right now. For instance, you could build an agent to be your personal social media manager. It would scan what's trending, analyze your writing style from all your old posts, draft a brand new tweet in your voice, and then post it for you automatically. The whole workflow, research, writing, publishing, is completely handled. Or how about this one for your team? An agent that pulls data from all your different dashboards, analyzes the key metrics, writes up a clear, simple summary, and then drops it in your team's Slack channel at 8 a.m. every Monday morning. Your team gets their update like clockwork, and you never even had to lift a finger. And if you're a content creator, oh man, the power here is just immense. Imagine an agent that keeps an eye on industry news, finds a great topic for a blog post, does all the research, writes a fully SEO-optimized article, and then publishes it directly to your website. Your content calendar could literally run itself. Now, when you start stacking these abilities on top of each other, you realize pretty quickly that this isn't just another new app. It's a fundamental shift. It's a whole new paradigm that comes with a completely new set of rules for how work gets done. You know, a great way to think about this is what's called the autonomy spectrum. It works exactly like the levels of self-driving cars. Some tasks might need a human to give the final okay, while others can be set to run completely on their own, handling problems and making decisions without you ever getting involved. So, here's the key takeaway. The smartest companies won't just turn everything on to full auto. The real strategy is matching the right level of autonomy to the right task. You might want a level 2 agent that needs your approval for a big decision, a level 4 that can handle common errors by itself, or a fully independent level 5 agent for something routine, like those daily reports. And it gets even more advanced than that. We're now seeing things called agent swarms, which you can kind of think of as a digital assembly line. You have multiple specialized agents all working together. For example, a research agent could find information, hand it off to a writing agent, who passes a draft to a fact-checking agent, and then finally over to a publishing agent to get the job done. Now look, there's a huge question hanging over all of this. It's the elephant in the room anytime we talk about powerful automation. So let's just tackle it head on. Will these autonomous agents take my job? It's a fair question, and it deserves a really straight answer. And honestly, this quote right here is probably the most accurate answer you're going to find. The AI won't take your job, but someone using AI probably will. See, the technology itself isn't the threat. The real competition is going to be between the people who learn how to manage and use these agents and those who don't. It's about a massive leap in what one person can do. So the real opportunity here isn't replacement, it's amplification. When you can automate all the repetitive, boring work, you free yourself up to focus on the things that humans are uniquely amazing at. High-level strategy, building relationships, creative problem solving, and making those big, complex judgment calls.
Because you have to understand, this isn't some far-off future we're talking about. The starting gun has already gone off. The race is on, and it is moving fast. And here's why this moment is so critical. The speed of all of this is just stunning. Some experts estimate that we're about 40 to 50 times years ahead of where predictions thought we'd be by now. And that incredible speed is because of those breakthroughs we talked about. They're all compounding on each other at the same time. Just let this quote sink in for a second. The AI you're using today is the worst it will ever be. Because of this exponential improvement, the AI agents you can build today are the dumbest, least capable they will ever be again. From this moment on, they only get smarter, faster, and more powerful. We are on the ground floor. And that's exactly why the future belongs to the first movers. But what's really exciting about all this is that you don't have to be a programmer to get started. New tools are coming out that lets you build these incredibly powerful agents just by using plain English. You just describe the job you want done, and the AI builds the worker for you. So I'll leave you with this question. Just think about your own work week, all the repetitive things you do on your computer. What is the one task you're going to automate first? The tools are here, the potential is massive, and the only real question left is, will you be one of the first to harness it?